Hey everyone, it's Carrie. How are you? I am here. I'm starting a 20-day video series. I'm going to talk all about the hidden meanings of each part of your house. Bear with me for 1 second. I just want to share this into my group. And while I do that, I want to invite you to go over and join the group. It's called Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living. It's named after the title of my book. And I would love to have you join over there. We talk about lots of things Feng Shui. So, hi Denise, how are you? Okay, so yes, I'm doing a 20-day video series. I'm going to talk about each part of your house. They all have a hidden meaning that you probably aren't aware of, and I want to share that with you. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Carrie Miller. I'm the founder of Feng Shui Pathways, author of the book Feels Better, Flows Better, Feng Shui for Inspired Living. I work with ambitious people who understand that their surroundings have an impact on them and their well-being and their happiness and their ability to succeed at the different parts of their life. But they might not necessarily be sure how to make sure that their space is optimized to support all the things they want to create. And so using Feng Shui, we create spaces that are warm and welcoming, that they like to be in, and most importantly, that are energetically uplifting and not distracting or depleting. So it's really important. I think your homes and offices and the places where you spend a lot of time really do have an impact on your overall ability to succeed in all parts of life. And that's what I like to share with people. Hey Linda, how are you? So I'm going to start. This is a long video series. I'm going to do one every day. The times will vary, but tomorrow I'm going to do a different time. It'll probably be a little bit later in the afternoon or early afternoon. Today I want to talk about the Feng Shui meaning of your front door. I talk about front doors a lot. If you've watched some of my videos before, you might have heard me talk about it. If you have read my book or taken any of my classes, I talk about this all the time. I really consider the front door, most Feng Shui practitioners will consider the front door the most important part of your house. If you can't focus on your whole house at a time, focus on your front door. Making corrections and changes to your front door will really shift the overall energy of your space. So every part of your house has a different meaning or represents a different part of you. It can represent a physical part of your body or a spiritual part or soul state of your being. And our homes are, it's like another layer of skin. They're reflections of what's going on inside of us. So, you know, whatever we're thinking about, whatever we're feeling, some ways, energetically, we are repeating that in how our home is set up, the home that we choose, and how it works and functions for us. So really, the way that you keep your house is really a direct reflection of how you're keeping yourself and what's bothering you, what's working for you, what's not working for you. And I really believe that shifting your space can be a powerful tool for shifting the internal parts of you. If you're having a hard time making changes outside, or you're looking to change new habits, or looking for a new opportunity or to do things differently, setting your house up to support you as you do that is going to be a very powerful process and help you, help guide you through that process. So back to the front door, it's really, like I said, the most important area. In Feng Shui, it's called the mouth of Qi. It is the place where all vital life energy originates into your house. So yes, it can still come in through the windows, and yes, it can still come in through the back door, but energetically speaking, hey Sarah, how are you? Energetically speaking, it starts at your front door and it comes in that way. So it represents not only the transition between the outside world and your inside internal world, but it also represents the transition between your public self and the self that you show to all the people when you're out in the world, and your private self and who you are when you're home and comfortable and in your safe space. So it's really powerful place, transition, really, really powerful energy there. It really sets the energy for your entire home and your entire life. So it's a really powerful place. So, take a look at your front door, as if you were somebody just driving by. Is it welcoming? Is it a place that you want to be called towards? Do you feel comfortable approaching? This is really powerful for businesses as well, whether or not you have a business in your home, whether you're a retail business or a commercial business. Even if you don't have customers or clients that are potentially coming into your business, the front door energetically sends a huge message to you, to the world, about what it is that you do and who you are. So setting that energy up is really important. So yesterday I did an assessment, a Feng Shui assessment for a local family. And they clearly have done a lot to really think through the energy of their home and even their property. And so as I approached their house, as I was walking up to their house, I could literally feel literally uplifted. Hey, Rhoda, how are you? I really felt uplifted as I approached the space and guided right to the front door and welcomed right at the front door. And then as I went into the house, there was a very clear place where I could put my purse, put my things down, and even in this home, take my shoes off, so that all of that negative energy that you're carrying around with you all day, it was staying outside. It wasn't coming all the way into the house, into your place of being, living. So think of the front door as, it's a barrier, right? It keeps the outside out and the inside in, and it keeps people you don't want out and people you want in. But think of that in terms of energy as well. So, there's an energetic transition. You get to choose the kind of energy that comes into your home. It's a very powerful space to set the tone for what's allowed in your house and what's not allowed. So, give yourself that space as you walk inside to shed all of the energy and things that have been out in the energy and leave them there, so that as you come into your home can really be maintained as that sacred space. Powerful, powerful place. And like I said, if you don't have the time or the energy to feng shui your whole entire house, take a look at the front door and make sure it's welcoming, inviting, uplifting, and that there is a spot for you to place things so that you don't have to carry all that energy from the outside into your home where it might affect what's going on inside. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comments. I am happy to answer them. And if you come back and watch the replay, just tag me in the comments and I will see that and be able to come back and answer your questions there also. So I'm doing 20 days of these videos. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about windows, the feng shui meaning of your windows. All of these parts of your house are not just architectural details. They have an energy and a symbolism about them. And my goal is to help you see what that symbolism is, help you look at your space in a whole new way, and maybe really, raise your attention up and make you pay more attention to how you arrange your house and how powerful it can be as a tool to support you as you move forward. I also wanted to share with you, I'm wearing green today. I have some, pretty gold colored necklaces on. These are the colors of money. I'm super excited today to be launching a new program, which is going to be, it's going to be a place to, or it's going to be a 90-minute workshop. One video, 90 minutes long. You get a workbook as well, a whole bunch of bonuses. It's called the Feng Shui Prosperity Intensive, and it's all about the ways that you can create, help create your home so that it is a money magnet. It's actually bringing, calling the energy of prosperity and abundance and money towards you. So I can tell you for sure that if you're struggling with bringing money in, holding on to money, or just feeling abundant and cared for in a financial way, in any way at all, if you're struggling with those areas, there are things you can do in your house that will shift that and help support that. Chances are you're sending out a mixed message some way. You may be thinking that you want money, but your home is not reflecting that. There are specific parts of your home that are related to the energy of money and prosperity, specific features in your home even that are very powerfully related to money and wealth. And so I'm going to share with you what all of those are. I'm going to share with you, the places to pay attention to, the things to bring into your home to give it that energy of abundance, and the things to make sure that you don't have in that space. So it's going to be a great course. I have a special running right now. I will post the link in the comments. There's some extra bonuses if you sign up before June 10th, and there's a great price if you sign up before June 10th. So I'm going to go back here and read the questions. So we don't have any place near the door to put anything. Yeah, so that happens in a lot of houses. We actually, our very front door, which we don't use as often, there really isn't a ton of room to put stuff, but I can tell you, there's not many homes that I've been in that there isn't a place to at least put a hook or a basket for shoes, or even a little shelf, even if that's attached to the wall instead of a standing, and even a place that you can just designate to put your keys down, put your phone down, hang your purse, hang your coat. That's great if you can create that just inside the front doorway. It's not possible in every house, but see if you can find, a coat closet that's right nearby, or a shelf that's nearby where you can put all that stuff before you actually bring it all the way into your home. It's really powerful to just be able to shed that energy and leave that stuff behind. So give that a try. Rhoda says, we use the garage entrance, not much the front door. Should it be the most used entrance or both? This is a great question. Thank you for asking this. So the front door, yes, you should use your front door. In today's society, the way our homes are designed and the way our lives operate, most people don't use their front door the most or often. So that's okay. You pull into the garage and then you come into your house through the side door. So I would tell you to set up a space down near that garage entrance that also allows you to kind of drop your stuff and shed those things there. So that's the first thing. Try to create a place as close as you can to the garage where you're coming into the house to place those items, and kind of leave all that behind so you're not bringing it in with you. But also I would tell you to try to use the front door a couple of times a week at least. So make it a point to go use the front door to walk the dog or to go check your mail. My kids, we don't usually enter because our driveway's on the other side. We have a side door that we enter through, but my kids go in and out through the front door to get the bus. So, that's the goal, is to create energy and circulation. So you're calling in fresh, vital life chi through that front door. And it is the most important place to call it in from. So even if you can't find a chore that you can do by using the front door, make it a point to open up your front door every day. Maybe sweep the front steps, sweep the entryway, give it that motion of movement through that space. Really powerful thing to do. So is a front door with windows better than a solid door, or does it matter? Let me think that through. So the front door with windows is going to allow chi to come in and out even with the door not opening. So I think that's beneficial in some ways. Personally, I find a front door with windows a little bit more settling, because when somebody knocks, I can at least see who's coming through. or who's there. I don't really like it when I have to open the door and not know exactly who's on the other side. So that is settling for me. But on the flip side, that also means somebody can look in. So I think that having a window there has its benefits, but you may want to cover it, or to prevent both chi leaking out, and also to just provide yourself a little layer of protection and privacy if you need to. Hey Ingrid, how are you? Yes, so that's front doors. Tomorrow I'm going to be back. I'm going to talk about windows. We're going to go all the way through the house. We're going to talk about living rooms, kitchens. We're going to focus on, I think I might even do a session that's specifically on appliances in the kitchen, because those are important for wealth building reasons, which I'll talk about in that workshop, the Prosperity Intensive, as well. I'm going to post the link below for the Prosperity Intensive. That starts on June 18th. It's one day, so it starts and ends on June 18th. There will be a recording for it. We're going to talk about basements and attics and hallways and staircases. These all have a powerful meaning to them and a powerful impact on how the energy flows in your house, and have some reflection of some part of you in them as well. So I hope you tune in with me. If you click the follow button, you'll be able to be notified when I pop on with the videos. So thanks for coming, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.